Hi everyone, I'm Ellie and welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, we are going to learn some super useful Chinese words. 10 job-related vocabulary words that describe common occupations and professions you'll often hear in everyday life. Learning how to talk about jobs is one of the most practical topics in any language. It helps you introduce yourself, ask others what they do, and have more natural real-life conversations, whether you are at work, meeting new people, or just chatting casually in Chinese. If you are a beginner, this lesson will be perfect for you. You'll start building a solid foundation of vocabulary and pronunciation that you can immediately use in daily life. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to talk about different professions in Chinese. Are you ready? Let's get started. Our first word today is 老师, which means teacher. It's a very common and respectful word in Chinese. You can use it for school teachers, private tutors, or even instructors in music, art, or language classes. 老 literally means old or experienced, but here it shows respect, kind of like saying wise or senior. 师 means master or teacher. So together, 老师 means someone who teaches or passes on knowledge, literally a respected teacher. You can also use it like a title, just like Mr. or Miss in English. For example, if your teacher's last name is Li, you can call them 李老师, Teacher Li. It's polite and very commonly used. Now let's look at an example sentence. 我是中文老师. That means I'm a Chinese teacher. 中文老师 means Chinese teacher. Here you can change 中文 to another subject to talk about what kind of teacher you are. For example, 我是音乐老师. I'm a music teacher. Next, we have the word 医生, which means doctor, as in a medical doctor who helps patients and treats illnesses. Here, 医 means medicine or medical. 生 means personal life and sometimes refers to someone who practices or studies something. So together, 医生 literally means a person who practices medicine. This word is used only for medical doctors, not for PhD degree holders. So if someone says 他是医生, it means he's a doctor, a person who works in a hospital or a clinic. Let's look at an example sentence. 我明天要去看医生. That means I'm going to see a doctor tomorrow. 明天 means tomorrow. 看医生 literally see a doctor. But in Chinese, when you say 看医生, it means go to consult or visit the doctor. Now let's look at the next word. 护士. It means nurse. The people who help doctors and take care of patients in hospitals or clinics. 护 means to protect or to take care of. 士 means a person or professional in a certain field. So together, 护士 literally means a person who protects or takes care of others. That's actually a beautiful way to describe what nurses do every day, taking care of patients with patience and kindness. Let's look at an example sentence. 护士很友好. That means the nurse is very friendly. 很 means very, and 友好 is friendly or kind. In Chinese grammar, we don't need the verb is in this structure. When we describe something or someone, we just use subject plus 很 plus adjective. 护士很友好. Next, we have 工程师, which means engineer. This word is very useful because there are many kinds of engineers: software engineers, civil engineers, mechanical engineers, and more. 工 means work or labor. 程 is a project, process, or program. And 师 means expert or specialist, like in teacher, 老师. So together, 工程师 literally means a professional who works on projects. Basically, someone skilled in designing or building things. Now let's look at an example sentence. 他是电脑工程师. 电脑 means computer, and this sentence can be translated as he's a computer engineer. So if your job is in engineering, 工程师 is definitely a word you'll want to know and use. Our next word is 司机, which means driver, someone who drives a car, a taxi, a bus, or even a company vehicle. 司 means to manage or to control, and 机 means machine. So if you put them together, 司机 literally means a person who controls a machine. In this case, a driving machine or a vehicle. Let's look at an example sentence. 我爸爸是出租车司机. This means my dad is a taxi driver. 我爸爸 means my dad, and 出租车 is taxi. You can use 司机 for many kinds of drivers. For example, 公共汽车司机 bus driver, 卡车司机 truck driver. Next, we have 厨师, which means chef or cook, someone who prepares food professionally in a restaurant, hotel, or even a small eatery. The character 厨 means kitchen. 师 again means expert or professional. So 厨师 literally means kitchen expert, which describes someone who creates delicious food. Now let's look at an example sentence. 厨师做的菜很好吃. The food made by the chef is very delicious. 做的菜 is the food that someone makes. And 很好吃 means very delicious. In Chinese, when you describe food, you can use 好吃. It means delicious. For drinks, you'd say 好喝, tastes good to drink. Next, let's learn a word 服务员, which means waiter, waitress, or more generally service staff in places like restaurants, cafes, hotels, or shops. Let's look at the parts of this word. 服务 means to serve or service. 员 means person or member of a group. So together, 服务员 literally means a person who provides service. You'll use this word a lot when eating out or staying somewhere. It's very common in daily life. Now let's look at an example sentence. 服务员在给客人上菜. That means the waiter is serving dishes to the customers. Here, 给 means to give. 客人 is a guest or customer, and 上菜 means to serve dishes, literally bring the food to the table. This is something you often see in a restaurant. The waiter brings food to the table. The ending 员 that we can see in the word 服务员 appears in many job titles in Chinese. It means person or staff, and once you recognize it, you'll start to understand a lot of new words easily. So if you see 员 at the end, it usually refers to someone who works in a certain position or provides a service. Next word we are going to talk about is 设计师, which means designer in English. This word is great because it's used for so many creative jobs, like fashion designer, graphic designer, or interior designer. Basically, anyone who plans, creates, and designs something can be called 设计师. Let's take a look at what this word means. The first part, 设计, means to design, and the last character, 师, means professional. You've already seen this in other words like teacher, 老师, or 工程师, engineer. So together, 设计师 literally means a design expert, someone who creates with skill and imagination. Here is an example sentence. 她是服装设计师. She is a fashion designer. 她 means she, and 服装 means clothing. You can replace 服装 with other types of design to talk about different types of designers. For example, 室内设计师, interior designer, or 网页设计师, web designer. Next, we have 商人, which means business person, someone who does business, sells products, or runs a company. You'll hear this word a lot when talking about jobs, money, or trade. In Chinese, it doesn't matter whether it's male or female. 商人 is gender neutral. The first character, 商, means business or commerce. And the second one, 人, means person. So 商人 literally means a business person. Now let's look at an example sentence. 商人每天都很忙. Business people are busy every day. If we break it down a little, 每天 means every day, and 很忙 means very busy. So literally, business people every day all very busy. And that's quite true. Business people are usually traveling, meeting clients, making deals, always busy trying to grow their business. Now let's look at the next word, 工人, which means worker or laborer in English. This word is used for people who work with their hands, especially in factories, construction sites, or other kinds of physical jobs. The first character, 工, means work or labor, and the second one, 人, means person. So together, 工人 literally means a person who works. Let's look at an example sentence. 很多工人每天早上很早起. That means many workers wake up early every morning. Here, 很多 means many. 每天早上 means every morning, and 很早起 means get up very early. It's a very natural and realistic sentence because in many places, construction or factory workers start work early in the morning, often before sunrise. Great job, everyone! You've just learned 10 common job-related words in Chinese, and now you can start using them to talk about yourself and others more naturally in everyday conversations. Keep reviewing these new words, try repeating them out loud, and maybe even think about how to describe your own job in Chinese. The more you practice, the faster you will feel comfortable speaking naturally. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. I post regularly to help you improve step by step with useful vocabulary, speaking practice, and everyday phrases you can really use. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. 再见!